welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm like really nervous doing this video. This is something that is very new for me. It's something that I'm not used to. I've always wanted to share my life with people, and I've always wanted to help people to know the love of God. But something that I've struggled with is fear. I don't know what it's like to be a bold person, but this year I told myself that I want to be able to do something new and be a bold person. And I know this would be like the first step for me into doing that. I created this channel because I want to be able to give hope to people, and I want to be able to share the love of God with people. I feel the times that we're living in, and for everything that's going on in the world, it is so needed that people have hope, and people have joy, and people have love. And I feel like throughout the years of my life, God has given me so much information and has allowed me to experience such a love with Him that it was selfish of me to keep it to myself, to not be able to share that with the world. For everything that I see going on in the world today, there's so much sadness, there's so much broken people, there's so much hurting people who don't have hope, who don't have sense of self, sense of direction, don't know who God is and how much He loves them. And I just see a place where they really just do need God's love. And I want to be able to be that vessel and to be the person to at least put that back into the world. Even though I'm going to be sharing a lot of spiritual things that has to do with God, that's just not the only thing that I want to share. I want to be someone who's like a sister to you, a friend to you, a person that, you know, who would give you advice and just wisdom and understanding in a lot of things. Whether that be love, relationships, yourself, life, even fashion too. I'm not only speaking to women, but also to men who need this information just as much. These are just some of the things that I will be talking to you about. The reason why it took me so long to start a channel is because I just simply lived in fear. I mean, that's just the truth. It was very easy for me to talk to people in person, one-on-one, but even when it got to a group of people, I would still get nervous when it began to be like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 people. That's when it became too much for me. So the thought of speaking on camera, whether it be one person or if it be a lot of people, still, it really scares me because I don't know who's watching and I don't know how they're going to be receiving it. What's really helping me to come out of that fear is just the call of God on my life. Something that He always makes very clear to me is that I cannot have the relationship that I have with Him now. He just shares so much with me and I keep it to myself. It's something that He reminds me of all the time. It's a feeling that I just get from Him that I have to share this or I have to share that. And I would just always get really afraid when I would hear Him tell me that. But at the same time, it would make me feel sad that I wasn't doing something that would make God happy. When I know that there's just so much more that I could do to just help the world be a better place, even if it's just in a really small way. When you feel that you have the call of God on your life and you feel that He's calling you into something and you really want to step into it, if you're dealing with fear, I know just how hard that is. And I can sympathize with you when you really want to step into something but you feel like fear is holding you back. I can tell you that all it takes is a leap of faith. It takes trust in God to do it. Even just doing something little by little, even if it's with baby steps, is something that I had to do. Actually, I had to take baby steps into my mind. I had to repeat God's word in me. But most of all, what I did was, if I was to become an old person and I never did the thing that God had called me to do, I knew that I would have such a regret, I would have such a pain, and I would be really sad if I didn't, and that is what really pushed me. So I know if you love God and you really want to please Him and you really want to step into the thing that He called you to, know that He's with you, know that He goes with you. He'll give you the wisdom, the knowledge, and even the boldness to go with it if you just take baby steps. Another thing that really helped me to step out in faith is my fiance. It's really important to have a support system and a really strong one too. If you don't have that, maybe if you have people in your church that you can talk to, even if it's just your family. Someone that you feel you can trust, someone that you know will listen to you, someone you feel that will lift you up. And if you do not have that, there's just absolutely no one to turn to. Know that you can always turn to Jesus, and know that he's always listening to you, and he'll give you the support that you need. And if you pray and ask him, he will place people around you who is going to come and lift you up and help you to go into the direction that you see yourself going into, that he sees you going into. So this is my first video, and I just want to come on here and share my experience with you guys. If there's anyone dealing with fear, I hope this will help you into stepping into the thing that you feel that God is calling you into. And I hope you feel encouraged and you find this video very useful. I'll be posting more content on a daily. Make sure you drop a comment, like this video, subscribe, and turn on your bell notifications to know the next time I'm posting a video. I love you guys. Bye.